All right, testing. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys say testing, testing, testing? Okay. We are trying out equipment to get it going and popping. So we're back. I just want to know if you guys can hear me at all. Please let me know that you guys can hear me. Because let me tell y'all. The new equipment is turn it down, please, honey. Turn it down. The new equipment is like I'm trying to. Let me see that thing. Where that thing at? Where is it at? The whole thing. It comes with what you do with the little turntable? Wiki. What is it?
It's not a turntable.
What is it?
Sound effects.
Okay, where's the sound effects? Okay, so we're trying to show you guys what we have going on and what we're doing. Really?
Yeah.
Honey, is it underneath that black thing right there?
Oh, no.
So we're trying to show you guys how we're elevating. That's what we're trying to do. Let me see if I can live. There we go. And so can you guys hear me on the mic? Do I sound like I'm on the mic, rapping the mic? That's what I'm doing. Let me do a little mic check. Hey, my name is Debbie C, and I'll be rapping on this mic from Chicago, but I'll be doing just hype. I'll be doing my thing, be putting it down, and people come around just to listen to my sound. I'll be like, ooh, she got it going on. Yeah, a little ripple on the microphone. That's what I be doing. That's how I get down. Y'all hear me? Can you hear me now? I got a little microphone and the rapping and the ripping and the making it do what it do up in the... Also funny to me. Also, I'm hilarious to my own self. Okay, so this is the thing I'm trying to incorporate because I want you guys to know that when you guys so into us and when you guys are like blessing us, you guys are helping us to elevate. You know what I'm saying? So this little piece of thing right here, I'm like, let me try this because it has sound effects. And if y'all haven't noticed and you've been watching me, I'm a character all by myself. Honey, see if you can hear me on there. Again, please. I'm a character all by myself. So this little machine right here is going to make me be great. You had this on?
No, it's off.
I mean, did you have it on?
No.
That whole little live thing that we did, I was cracking up laughing just so you guys know. So I wanted you guys to have the experience of us because you guys don't get to see the behind scenes of things. So I'm trying to, like, when you come to this channel, I want you guys to experience the behind the scenes of everything. Everything I've done in radio, I've always done behind the scenes. So I'm incorporating my radio status to YouTube status so that you guys can be a part of how we're going to elevate up because you guys are a part of the team. Right? I'm on the mic though. Can you hear me on the mic? Am I on the mic? Am I on the mic? Can you hear me on the mic? Can you hear me on the mic? Am I on the mic? My husband and I trying to get the mic going. I'm on the mic. Am I on the mic? Can you hear me on the mic?
No more echoing.
If I'm an echo, I might as well use it as background singer.
No, let me figure this out on my laptop.
Wait. Let me. Okay, let me show the people. Let me show them.
Maybe I can figure it out.
Let me show them. Okay, so this thing is going to come with
applause,
and like I'm gonna have my own show. I was actually
opening, booing, applause. Awkward.
Wait, whoa, back up. You mean to tell me I can boo the negative people on here?
Booing.
The negative people?
Boo.
The negative people?
The negative.
I could boo them?
Do applause.
Honey, wait a minute. Do you realize you're giving this to a whole character by herself?
Awkward.
Wait, holla.
And if you feel like getting gangster, shooting.
Wait, I got shooting?
Mm-hmm.
What?
And if you feel like you want to be a pimp, you can slap. You slapping.
I can slap him? Honey, wait.
Wait. And if you
Whoa,
got
whoa,
haters,
whoa, whoa.
and if you got haters, you got laughing. Okay. Laughing. I need to see the next one. And then, if somebody's doing a good job and you're happy, cherry, there you go. Yeah.
Wait a minute, honey. I could boo the people. I could shoot them and get out of here. You going, be going, booing. Boo on your comment. Because I don't like to be mean. When I gotta straighten somebody up, I'll be really like going for the like, what? Make it make sense. Like, so I wanted us to do a live testing of this. So the previous video that you guys watched, it was purposely for mistakes and so forth and so on. Purposely. This one here, this video here is purposely for mistaken because I want you guys to see how we're elevating.
Yeah, so what you're gonna see, and I'm not gonna be here. I'll be popping in and out because when she's on, I'll be at work. But what you're gonna see while we're here, or I'm here, or she's here, you're gonna see the flaws in everything that's gonna craft into perfection.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're growing together. Is
yeah,
all of us are growing together. So a lot of things that we are. Radio to me is my passion. To be on radio is my passion. I could have pursued continuing to be on radio, but I wanted to do something a little bit different and that's why I came over to YouTube, because I wanted my own thing. I would talk to people and they'd be like, "You got your own radio show?" I know I don't. I have your own radio. What they say, my own radio station.
Podcast.
Yeah, people kept saying, do I have my own radio station? And I don't have my own radio station. But on here, I'm able to be my own person, and I have I'm different. So beyond the mistakes that was making in the previous video, all of that was funny to me. So even though you couldn't hear us, like I was laughing at everything because I know what it feels like to go live on air and you got to work with the engineers and you got to work with yourself and you got to try to put it all together. So it's funny to me because I've already been through all of this. You feel what I'm saying? So on this right here, I wanted to show people, like, when you're trying to start, especially y'all, we finna go into 2022. A lot of you all want to be able to do this type of stuff. You want to be able to do this type of stuff. You want to be able to have your own. So I'm showing you the flaws and the goods and the bad. I'm showing you it all, that you can, whatever it is you choose to want to do, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna make a mistake. I'm showing you guys I am not perfect. I'm going to make some mistakes. I am. And I'm showing you. And I want you guys right there, because if you say you support what I do, then it's a blessing for me to show you, like, look, this is what we go through. I'm okay with that. Because if you think that every show that you guys watch is done in perfection, no, it's not.
Her first, her mistakes and her flaw is in everything. I may or may not be here.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything is going to be shared with everyone around the world, such as yourself that's watching us right now and watching her. You're getting to see the imperfections to practice into perfection, to make it better. And then
y'all could say, I remember when Debbie Curry Speaks videos were like this. I remember when she used to do such and such, blah, blah, blah. I remember when. This is our memories that we're establishing together. Does it make sense? I'm not going to come on here and be the perfect person. I come from radio, but I also come from talented people. Okay, the reason why I'm dressed like this is because I picked my husband up. As soon as I pick my husband up, I brought him home. So this is me. But I was like, honey, I wanted, what'd you do with the machine? Because I want it.
Sorry, I was gonna test it out first.
You're gonna test it out on your laptop, on your tablet?
Yeah, my tablet and my laptop. I'm gonna test it out on my tablet first. Then I'm gonna test it out on the laptop. And then I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay. So I want you guys to like, I keep telling y'all we in this together. The interviews that you guys will be watching me do, the everything, we're going to grow together on this. Okay. I don't want what do you call, I don't want you guys to go out bullying. Does that make sense? If you're part of this here show, I don't want you guys going out bullying. I want you to be like, if I'm on here, I want you to learn from me as I learn from you, because you guys have so much beauty within you all that I'm learning. I'm learning. See me learning? I'm learning. And I embrace it. I embrace all the good that you guys are telling me. I embrace the conversations. I embrace your stories. I embrace the uplifting. And this is our next step. This is our next step, is incorporating equipment that's going to give us applause when we're speaking, that's going to give us the boos when someone is saying something negative, because that's not what we're about up here. We are about uplifting one another. And if we can't do that within the circle that we have right now, because we're going to get greater, we're going to get bigger. People are going to want to be a part of us, and that we have to set the standards of what we want on this platform. This is us, because a lot of you all would love to be doing this, but you for whatever reason don't want to. But you come over here and you give your advice, and it be impeccable. Let me tell you, off the charts. I if only I'd have had some of you all speaking when I was young, or when I was going through some hard times. I would have loved to read your comments. Like, so I'm very thankful to each and every one of you guys that have come over here to be a part of this. Like, I'm thankful. I don't discriminate. Go whoever platform you want to go to, go there, please, because I'm gonna go wherever I want to go. They might not know that I'm watching them, but I'm watching certain ones, and some will fall to the wayside to where I'm like, I'm not interested anymore. Let me go over here. Okay, let me learn from this. Okay, let me learn. We have choices, and it's okay. When one fall off, you go and you participate in somebody else's life, and somebody else come over and visit your life. That's the beauty of the social media. Am I right or am I wrong? If I'm wrong, then let me know, because I go everywhere. I see cars. I see buses that are turned into great traveling what do I call them, honey? Motorhomes, buses turn. I see things that are happening in the future that they post up. I see things that are happening in entertainment. I see things that are happening in the movies. I watch all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not subject to watch just your channel. And I don't want you guys to be subject to watch my channel. Pick my channel up when you got done doing what you're doing. Okay, let me check Debbie Curry speak out. Let me figure out what she's talking about, what she's hollering about. Let me see what her opinion is. Let me see if I can get anything from that. And that's it. That's all. That's what this is all about. And that's what's great about being a part of social media. We see things that we don't want to see, like, why is animals on my timeline having sex on Facebook? Why is that? Why is women having sex on my page? Like, why is that on my page? Why I gotta go through and hide that kind of stuff? You understand? Hi, Darlene. Why I don't want to watch all that stuff. And we can switch. And we can watch TV shows. Like, I love Wildin' Out. I'm just going to throw that out there. And let me tell y'all why I love Wildin' Out. Because before my husband and I became together as a couple, I used to, when we met, we didn't automatically become a couple, my husband and I. So when I met my husband and I would go visit his page, he will post Wildin' Out. Had he not posted Wildin' Out, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't Wildin' Out. Oh, okay, I can watch that. You know, I love to laugh. I laugh at a lot of stuff, and I enjoy laughing. I don't want nobody to take my laughter from me because I done been through too much to gain this laughter. Don't take my laughter from me. If I want to laugh, let me laugh. I earned it. You understand? Some people go through life, they got smooth sailing life. I didn't have that. So I'm like, I would normally when watching my husband, I would literally watch my husband post things up that literally just made me laugh outrageously. And it just was. So now I watch Wildin' Out because I love it. I love it. Who do I like on Wildin' Out? What's his name? First off, the bald guy. Chico Bean in this piece. I like Chico Bean. Because you know what? He be going old school. Like, hey, I like him. I like his flavor. I like laughing. You know what I'm saying? And even a little part of me also like the scary stuff. So what's the people that used to post up that show like Run?
I forget, but I know what you're talking about.
They would show like they would try to scare people and stuff like that. I learned all of that from my husband before we really connected and became a couple. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have a lot of people, artists and stuff that you want to watch or whatever. Like, watch that stuff. Enjoy yourself. Don't let nobody put you in the box. Because I tell people all the time, you put me in the box, I'm going to break that box. And that's it. That's all. I'm breaking that and I'm coming out of it. Because I don't need nobody to put me in a box. I ain't in a box for nobody. Period. And not. I'm not in a box for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I want to enjoy my life. I'm not going to let somebody that I'm watching on the video to tell me that I cannot go watch other videos. That's stupid. And when I first came on here, YouTube kind of like freaked me out. Like, okay, man, they gangsta in over here? You know, I'm from Chicago. What's up? What's happening? No, Debbie, you cannot. Yes, I can. I can speak up and I can tell these people what to go get out with. No, Debbie, you cannot. Why can't it? Because you are a person of standard. So if you want to comment on someone's stuff, then you speak to where everyone can understand you and the conversation can begin. And I'm like, okay, so I watch people. I watch people different videos. Just because you enjoy one person that you do more than the other person don't mean that you can't watch whatever you want to. Don't let nobody do that to you. That means that you are putting yourself in a personal prison. Oh, I don't want them people to know that I'm watching this and that and the other. Well, and then people be like, well, those are my enemies. Don't watch my enemies and such as what. Maybe you like something that them enemies are saying that could correlate with your life. If that's the deal, then watch whoever you want to watch. Don't nobody have control over you on this stuff. You do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. If certain people motivate you and they hit you and you can understand them, do what you want to do. Don't do that. And don't go along with that. Oh, it's a black-white thing. Don't do that either. Don't do that. Just enjoy people for who people are. Maybe you like Arabian. People be like black and white thing. You Arabian, Hawaiians. What else? What other kind of people are there, honey? Russian. There are a lot of people out here in this world. Don't subject yourself to just being good evening. You said good advice. Exactly. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. How you gonna learn about other people's culture if you don't take the advantage that's available to you? This is the World Wide Web. Enjoy yourself. Why can't you be at home and enjoying yourself? I talked earlier today, Facebook changing their name to Meta, and then they trying to get to Metaverse. Like, y'all better, you better learn. You better learn. You better learn. You better learn. Go wherever you want to go. Honey, baby, oh, never mind. Okay, I even showed people this earlier today. I don't know if you all know what this is. I showed this earlier that I have this. I haven't been on there in a minute. I do need to go back to this thing. This is my Oculus Quest 2. When I want to stress, when I want a stress reliever and I don't want to deal with people, or I just want to be able to enjoy myself and take a vacation, this is where I go. I go to my Quest. I go to my Quest 2. I go here. I go to virtual reality. This is where I go. Man, I need a vacation. My husband works at the airport and we have not been on vacation in a minute. You hear me? I want to go to Hawaii and I punch in Hawaii and I go to Hawaii right here in my living room. And excuse me. I don't want to be, I'm drinking soda. Sprite to be precise. I don't want to sit here and just be in. I talked the other day and I said, look, people be living in a block vicinity. Okay, this is the block I grew up on. I know everybody on my block. I want to pay attention to everybody on my block, but they don't know what goes on a mile around them. And then there's people that lives and they go a mile behind around them, but they don't go to the next city. Then there's people that just only go to the next city, but they don't go to the whole state. Then there's people that go to the whole state, but they don't go to the next state. When I get on an airplane and I fly with my husband, I'm flying overhead. I'm in the clouds. You understand what I'm saying? I'm flying in the clouds. Then when I touch down, get ready to touch down on the city I'm touching down on, I'm seeing that entire city. When I look up in the sky, I don't see no end. Go outside and look up in the sky tomorrow morning and you'll see there is no end. You need to open your horizon, go and be somewhere where you don't, not where you don't want to be. Be somewhere that's going to give you peace. You said for those who fail to change with time will be left behind. You better say it again. And in that order, you better say it again. You can either broaden your horizon or you will be left behind. You will be. There's no ifs and buts about that. You see Facebook changing. Oh my God, you're blurry. Oh my God, you're still. Oh my God, Facebook shut down. Y'all freaked out and got scared. Facebook is trying to elevate. So if Facebook is trying to elevate, why not you? Oh, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to work that. You better learn. You better learn. Let's go. Let's get it. You better learn. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. Sound like a recording. Let me tell y'all something. Simpsons been speaking, foretold what was going to happen. Y'all better pay attention. What else is it? Futurama, Simpsons, and there's another show that has really been. Catherine said, "Hello, everybody." Phyllis is in here cutting up. I love what Phyllis is saying. Okay. I love what Phyllis is saying right now. Phyllis is bringing the truth, just like I am, and I'm telling y'all, you will get left behind. Y'all better graduate. Y'all saw it. Don't act like y'all did not see this a long time ago. Go back in your memory. Where did y'all not see this? On somewhere. Did y'all not see people geared up? I bought this. When did I buy this, honey? Last year? When this first came out? Earlier this year. Because I shared that a Jetsons, that's what Phyllis, you cutting up. Phyllis, you cutting up. The Jetsons. Y'all all watch the Jetsons. Stop acting like y'all don't know. Get up and graduate. Phyllis, will you come through with the come through? You say you love those. You got your Quest 2 girl too? I've been having it. Look, I said earlier, went over to my daughter's house and one of her friends came over and she was like, she brought this and she was like, I was like, what is that? I never experienced that before. It brought my horizon. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what is that? She put that on and she took us on a roller coaster ride. I was like, oh my God. I was moving left and right and all this. I was like, oh, hold up. Wait. So when I really want to get fit, y'all, this dress right here that I'm wearing right here, y'all want to see it? I'll let y'all see a little bit, but my husband not going to let y'all see a lot of it. But I used to be smaller. I had gained weight because of what I've been going through since April. I've been home, like cooking home meals for my husband. And so I had gained a little weight. But I was like, today, you know what? Freak that. I want to be cute. You feel me? I want to be cute. So I'm going to wear this for my husband. I'm going to pick my husband up. I'm going to pull up in the reside. I'm pulling up on him. Because we only got one vehicle. So my husband, when I first met my husband, when I first got with my husband was like, the first thing he gave to me was the keys to the car. And he was like, I'm going to be at work. You go do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, and such a blah, blah, blah. Because he know that I was going to be faithful to him right off the bat. He felt that, he said that God told, honey, come here. Explain why you gave me the keys to the car. That was the first gift I ever got from my husband was the keys to the car. Explain that. Explain why you gave me the keys, honey.
First of all, I saw you as my wife. Second, I didn't want you to be stuck home. So I just gave you the keys to the car because I didn't want you to be stuck home and feel
isolated.
Yeah, so gave you the keys to the whip. She got the keys to the whip and she be banging.
I'll be banging because my husband brought the whip. What is that? Is in the trunk? What the heck is that in the trunk? It's a woofer. I'm a radio personality. So anybody know that a radio personality, when we got them headphones on, we hearing the whole beat. You feel me? I'm feeling the beat. So when I'm riding, I be like, honey, look, I don't be paying attention to any of these people. I didn't have people pull up. Okay, first off, let me show y'all the dress. Don't play me, okay? Don't play me. Don't play me and don't be mad at me because I dress this for my husband. You understand? I was married now. So I pull up on my husband. I pull up on my husband. You feel me? I pull up on him. I pull up. He work at the airport. I pulls up on my husband. You hear me? I pulls up on him. And when I pick him up at the airport, you feel me? Don't act like you don't see me because this is for him. You cannot see the rest, but this is for him. When I pull up and he's standing there amongst people that has been traveling or whatever, honey, come show them what you do when you pull up. When I pull up.
No, that's only for them to see when you pick me up live.
Oh, okay. So I have to capture it. But when I pull up, he's looking at, I can't, okay, y'all, there's a lot y'all got to see that goes along this so y'all can see. This is for my husband. When I got married in a wedding gown that I wanted. I could have got married in something that showed off my whole figure and just been sexy and showed off to everybody. I didn't want that. It was my first time wearing a wedding gown, and I wore a wedding gown that I love. But afterwards, I wore something that he loved. Can I just be real? I didn't want everybody to see my body because it's for him. Does that make sense to y'all? I'm different. I'm sorry. I'm different. But anywho, so what was I saying? Let me go back and see if some of you guys can catch some of my stuff that I was saying. You say, The Jetsons, absolutely. You said I love those. You said meet George Jetson, right? His boy Aroy, Rosie, and the maid. Okay, feel me. They were setting us up to be in this decade that we're in. Isn't it a blessing that we about to be in, that we're in this era that George Jetson was trying to tell us? Isn't it a blessing that we're here? So if we're going to be here, learn how to be here. Learn how to use technology. Learn it. I know you probably said, oh my God, no, I'm going to let my grandkids, you better learn it because they're going to be in their own world. I've sat here and I've done exercise, right? I've done exercise. I go on here and I'm on the exercise thing. I'm doing my thing because they got these things with these wands that you break these balls with, and then they come with the instructor, and then they got the music. You like going with the music. My curtains are wide open. A matter of fact, my neighbor was baby, what was you changing the brakes on the car at the time because it needed brake changing? And I was sitting outside on the patio watching my husband and the neighbors was like, we didn't know what you was doing because you was like, I was hitting those balls. I was on my virtual reality. This is where I was. This is the era in which we live. This is the era in which we live. If you guys are not familiar with this stuff, you behind. Catch up. Go get you some. And now they might be cheaper, but I paid $500 and some change for this, and then I buy the apps that are on here as well. So catch up, okay? You either gonna like Phyllis said, you either gonna step in line or you gonna get left behind. You said, huh, honey? What you say? He over there mixing. You said awesome. You said that brother is secure. You said that brother is secure. That's what I'm talking about, Catherine. And he is. I ain't going nowhere. I made a vow to this man. This man made a vow to me. My husband is very sexy to me. I don't know how he looked to you all, or I don't know how I look to you all. But to me, my husband is very sexy to me. I pray for the next husband that God has for me would just be for me. And he's very sexy to me. Very sexy. I don't have a problem with giving my husband the accolades that he needs. I'm so silly. I don't have a problem with telling my husband how handsome he is. When he dress up, he's a military kid. His mom was in the military. He wanted to be in the military, but he couldn't because of his asthma. He has asthma, so he couldn't. But it didn't stop me from taking my husband out to celebrate his birthday and to go to paintball, and we were shooting it up in that place. And we was the only two. We were the only two in the place. They gave us the whole building. I was shooting that thing like a Uzi. I was at him, but I had to shut it down because he came for me, and I was like, hold up, wait a minute, you shooting that thing like you in the service. Hold up, I quit, I'm out, I'm done. We got tickets sitting over there right now. You know, we got tickets sitting over there right now for paintball. Find out what your loved one likes to do. If y'all having complications in your love life, talk to each other, like for real, seriously, talk to each other. Find out what your lover likes to do, and then go out there and do it. Surprise them, and be like, this is for you. I'm telling you right now, if you want to see them light up, you light them up. You have just a plain conversation on what are some of the things you like to do. What did you want to be when you grew up? Because a lot of us wanted to be something other than what we are. What did you like to do? My husband wanted to be in the service. He couldn't be in the service because of his asthma, but he wanted to shoot somebody. We're going to go play paintball. I didn't realize I didn't have the right equipment, so I was being bruised. I was being bruised, but I took it because it was my husband's birthday. You said, what else did you say? You said, if it ain't for sale, it shouldn't be advertised. That's your husband. That is my husband. You heard me? You heard me? And it ain't for sale. And it ain't for sale. It's for his ass only. It is. I love my husband. He is my best friend. He encourages me. He for our Christmas after we got married he brought me so much equipment. I really do have a lot of equipment. I really do. And it's because of him, because he thought of me. He's like, what do my wife like? She like this. I have banners, lighting. What else do I have? I have a lot. I have a lot of equipment. I do. I don't use it because I'll be coming on here trying to be personable with you guys. But we're getting ready because my sister is having an event on Thursday. My husband took off Thursday. So maybe you guys get to go with us and to some of the things that we get to go do that you guys don't get to see that we do. Like, and I'm looking forward to it. You said, what did you say? You say foretold. What does that mean, foretold? Yes, Phyllis. Didn't they foretold? They foretold a lot of stuff. And not everybody think it's just the cartoon. It's not just the cartoon. There is somebody's imagination or somebody that's foretelling something behind the scene for you to see what's going on. And they're telling. Go back, I guarantee you, go back to the Jetsons, go back to Futurama, go back to the Simpsons. You're going to see this before they even put it out. Because here's the thing right here. Like I was telling people, Phyllis, I was telling people earlier, I was like, there's cars that flies. And the other day I said there's cars that fly. They said, no, there's no cars that fly. Yes, there are. We just don't have the money to pay for those cars that flies. Just this week, I saw a car that go forward, turn to the side, and go forward. I saw that. The car pulled up. There was nobody in the passenger in the driver's seat. There's cars that out here, Phyllis. Out here in Arizona, there were cars driving people to take them where they got to go during the pandemic. When I'm doing Lyft, I saw vehicles and vans and cars that were driving themselves. They were doing experimental stuff. You guys saw it too. You just not taking it serious. So that means elevate yourself. Get involved into what's going on. You feel me? You said, in the words of Brother Marvin Gaye, since we got to be here, let's live in the present. You better, Catherine, you better bring it. You better bring it, Catherine. That's what I'm talking about right there. If we got to be here, that's it. That's all. We got to elevate. Y'all got to learn. I know to the older generation, I know it's like you guys are like, I can't learn that. Listen. I can understand how you feel because of the fact that somebody beat me and messed up they messed me up. Let me just put it like that. They messed me up. So the things I used to be like on target with like this, it takes me a while I get frustrated. Like even on my Facebook, I'm supposed to be monetized on my Facebook. Facebook told me a long time ago I'm supposed to be monetized because of the fact that I was being beaten. I'm not monetized because it has the article section that I can't get. I don't understand it and I'm trying to get it. You feel me? And it takes me a while. Even though it takes you a while to learn this stuff, still keep pressing. Keep trying to get it. So you can elevate up to the next level in life that life is taking us. You understand what I'm saying? Life is evolutionary. It doesn't stand still. Even though in our little world we stand still, life is evolutionary. Continue to move forward. Do you understand what I'm saying? Older generation, talk to your grandbabies. And I'm not talking about the 20-year-olds or the teenagers. talk to them young babies, because you know why? Here's the key. The older generation should be connecting with the younger generation, because they have to teach the younger generation earlier in order to advance with the new generation. Did you hear what I said? Don't let this slip past you. Older generation talk to the younger generation, because they have to teach the younger generation to elevate to the newer generation. So it's not the 20-year-olds that got it. It's not the teens that got it. I just watched the video. Where this lady was holding an infant. He could barely, he was bent over, and she was like, "Hi, you genius." And he was like, "Hi. This baby had to be about 4 months. Hi." They not playing with you guys when you guys are watching TikTok and all this other stuff, and they're saying, if you don't have you a 2,000 babies, then you don't know what I'm talking about. Them 2,000 babies. Now, what they don't know, they already implanted stuff into them. These babies are smart coming out. How at 2 days, you got a baby holding his head up like this? Remember, we had to hold the baby head? You better hear what I'm saying. You said, Catherine said, my daughter got me an iPhone 13 Max Pro. It's not as hard as I thought it would be. I just embraced it. That's what you have to do, Catherine, for real. For real. You have to embrace what's happening in this world, or like Phyllis said, you're going to be left behind. Embrace it. Don't get caught up. We're content creators. That's what I am. Okay. I am a YouTube content creator. You hear me? Don't get caught up in the rigmarole of everything that's going on, that you lose your elevation. You hear what I'm saying? I'm talking to you. Elevate with the world. You hear me? Don't stay stagnated. Grow with us. Don't stay stagnated. Don't do that. Learn. Everything. You guys are already on YouTube. I'm not even on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. You guys are already on YouTube. Anything you want to know about. I don't care if it's your dreams. I don't care if it's your career. I don't care if it's your personality. I don't care what it is. Research everything. You hear me? It's right there. The information is right there at your fingertips. I don't know how to work this phone. Look it up. I'm over here talking to you guys. You see on the first thing that we had a problem with, right? I wanted you guys, the reason why I came on is because I wanted you guys to see how we're elevating. I don't want you to just subscribe and be a member and not know what we're doing. If you guys are going to pay a monthly fee to be a part of me, because when I start shutting this stuff down, you won't be able to comment. I won't be able to just freely read your comment because you're not subscribed to me. You're not a member. You understand what I'm saying? So I wanted you guys to see how we're elevating. So we went live. When you guys couldn't hear us, I don't know if you guys saw me laughing, but it was funny to me. Like, it wasn't like a bad thing. Oh my God, we messed up. It was hilarious to me. And I found joy in that because I want you to see how we're learning. So as I'm talking to you guys right now, you know what my husband is doing? Because my husband wants this platform to be successful. He's over there. He got the headphones on. I will show y'all him. He got the headphones on. He got the little thing that I was trying to hook up. He got the tablet going, and he's figuring it out so that when I go live and I'm not with him and he's not with me, I can still be able to operate. You understand what I'm saying? That's a partner in love. I want my wife to be successful. I want my wife to do what her goals is. I want to encourage my wife. I want to support my wife. I want to be there. That's what my husband is doing right now because he knows I'm passionate about this thing. I'm passionate about helping each other. I'm passionate about it. This is not just me coming on as a regular YouTuber. You guys are learning stuff about me, and I'm learning stuff about you guys. I'm telling you guys, and I'm reading what you guys have to say. You see what I'm saying? What'd you say, Catherine? And you're awesome at it. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm not in competition with nobody. I'm just being me. I'm embracing. Who said that? Who said embrace? Catherine, you said that. I'm embracing what God has given unto me. You embrace what you need to learn to the next step. Earlier today, I talked about this. I said you have to take baby steps to get to where you got to go. That way, if you fall, you can just go right here and get back up again and keep going, right? But if you go here and you go here, you're going to drop. You're going to fall. You see that? That's not what you want. Take the steps that you need to take over your life. Don't be in a competition with other people. Just do you. Work in your own lane. Does it make sense? Work in your own lane. So, that being said, I am going to get up off of here and enjoy my husband and dinner and get him off of there so he can go and get cleaned up and enjoy, because this is his date. This is his Friday. So I want to thank you guys for paying attention to us. I got my mic, okay? I got a lot of equipment. I really do. I just don't use it because I'm trying to certain people names like Catherine pops up at me. Now Phyllis is popping up at me, which I'm welcoming you all. You say good night, Catherine. Linda said good night, Catherine. Go enjoy. You said enjoy, Pamela. Go enjoy whatever it is that enlightens you, enhance you, bless you, encourages you. Anything that you can learn from, go and do that. Don't let nobody stagnate you. You're not to be stagnated. This is not, we're finna walk into 2022. You hear me? We in November right now. We 1 month away, December. Don't let no one stagnate you. Oh, look at Catherine. Good night, Linda. Oh, see, I like that. I like it. I love it. I love it. Don't let anyone stagnate you. We're walking into 2022. There are a lot of platforms. Enjoy them all. They're all readily available to you all. Look at Pamela. Peace and love. Y'all better quit. Enjoy, grow, learn. You know, some of you all, I'm going to say this very quickly. Some of you all, older generation or younger generation, have dropped out of school, right? Yes, honey. Are you snapping? Baby, what you do? You got it? Honey, you got it?
No, I don't. I'm just trying to figure it out. I had it the first time. I can't remember how I did it.
We'll do it offline. I just wanted people to see that this is something that we're working on, and they see that we're working towards something great. But, honey, I do need you to go get cleaned up so you can relax. Come say goodnight to the people. Come here.
I'm coming. So, she working on her laptop. This big boy, I'm working on my tablet.
He's a DJ. He's a former DJ.
Former radio personnel.
Yeah.
Together.
Whoa. I will be going to West Africa Wednesday. Wait a minute. Captain said, Debbie, I truly... Wait, honey. Wait. Okay. Let my honey say what he was going to say. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Oh, just together, we're one. I'm going to let you do your thing.
No. Come here. Because I feel I cut you off. Look at you together. Where is one? You want... Well, I'm sorry, honey. I'm joking. Come here, honey. Come here. Little shy. Okay. Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
Together we'll figure this out. So I just forgot how to do it because when I first got it, I read the instructions, but I don't remember. You remember?
I have the instructions. They're all in the box.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we're gonna do better. This is his Friday, so we got the day off tomorrow. But the focus was I just wanted people to know that we're elevating. That's all it was. And with the mistakes, I wanted you guys to see that mistakes happen, and I was embracing them because I was like,
we're gonna share our mistakes on this technology to get better to give you the best of us.
Yeah.
And the best of this woman right here.
Oh, that's my husband. That's my husband. Yeah. I love you. So that's what we were doing. And that's why you guys couldn't hear us, but I was laughing. But that's what it is. We're just embracing you guys, and we thank you guys for you guys' support and everything like that. You say, wait a minute, Debbie, I truly love your channel. Oh, thank you so much. You said, I don't watch too many more. Thank you. Oh, good night, everybody. Pulling my ear like Carol Burnett. Yeah! Karen. Karen, I grew up on Carol Burnett. That's why I'm 301. You feel me? Yes, honey. I grew up. I love to watch Carol Burnett. Yes. A lot of people don't know who that is, but she was awesome. Pamela said, I will be going to West Africa Wednesday. Oh my God. Be safe out there. Cover yourself out there and enjoy yourself out there. That is phenomenal to hear. Linda said, that's pretty cool. Catherine said, y'all, we're a divine connection. Catherine. The first tour company that I ever drove for was called Divine Transportation. I'll try to get it out, Catherine. That is very beautiful to say. That is very beautiful to say. And that is awesome to read. That is so awesome to read because we're not here by happenstance. There's a reason and a purpose that you all are, because I'm only being me. I'm only being me. I'm not in competition. I'm not competing. I don't need a squad. I need brothers and sisters. I need encouragers. I need people that understand that we all fall short and make mistakes. I need people to understand that. And I need people that when I pick a topic,
we fall down, but we get up.
Honey, no, come here. What the heck? Honey, what the heck? Come. Wait. You said that's how you doing, drop drills and leave. My husband has never said that before.
There's a timing and a place for everything, honey. I'm like a box of chocolates, bro. Caramel. You never know what you got. God. And don't. You don't know. You just don't know.
I'm still learning my husband.
And that's the beauty part of it.
I'm still learning my husband.
And we're going to forever learn each other. Because
We're forever growing together.
Yeah.
That was a blessing. Okay. That was a blessing. Okay. Ooh. Linda says, good night, Debbie. Good night, Linda. You said, gotta get back to work. Okay, be safe out there where you are. Catherine says, typo or a divine connection. No, it was not. That was not a typo. I understood all of that. That was a blessing. You said his exit kills me. I know, right? It's so great. He faces my character. You said, Catherine said, awesome, Pamela. Have fun in the motherland and be safe for real. Bring us back some stories or something. I don't care if it's pictures. Send it to me so I can post up because I've never been to Africa. So, yeah. Pamela said, I will. My husband is from Senegal. Ooh, we're visiting his family. Please send us pictures, Pamela, please. Catherine says, falling short is one thing. Staying down is a different story. You better come through with the come through. You say, because some of the junk on social media is beyond me. And that's real. That's real. If we can't help people on here, what's the sense of us just tearing them down? That's not God is a judge. We can analyze, talk about it, and then figure out how we're gonna fix it. Does it make sense? I don't want to be a part of the I'm just gonna judge you, talk about you type of crowd. That ain't me. I'm the one to be like, okay, when I'm telling you, if I'm saying, man, I am disappointed, man, I do not agree, man, that's coming from a good place. That means like, please help me understand. And if you need to reach out to me and be like, Debbie, this is what I mean, to help me. Cause I'm like, wait a minute, what? What? I'm shocked at a lot of things that happen out here in the world. I don't know how to contain nothing. I'm sorry, I don't. You know what I mean? And I'm not, if God blesses my videos or my content or whatever to hit numbers, then praise God. I'm blessed by that. That means that I'm gonna at least touch one person. I'm just reaching for one. Now, if I'm able to touch many, then praise him. I don't want the glory. I mean, if you guys want to, you said the ultimate judge and juror is God, not to be critical. Choose not to watch. You choose not to watch. When we talking about things like now, don't get this twisted. There are a lot of things that happen out here in this world that because we have cameras now, we can see a lot more than we couldn't see. Like, we remember the guy that the police was on his neck and he was trying to breathe and he was telling them that he couldn't breathe. And he was like, Mama, I'm coming, and so forth and so on. You remember that? You remember the guy that the teenager that was walking around with a black hoodie and he was walking around here in his own neighborhood and he got shot. You remember that? You remember, There are so many stories that happen on here that we get to see now. Remember the guy just recently, the police took him down and they were planting drugs, and somebody caught the video of the officer planting the drugs. Like there is a lot that's going, George Floyd, that's right. There's a lot that is going on that we couldn't see that's going on now. There are a lot of innocent people in prison today because there were no cameras around to verify their story. So they got taken down by corrupt officers and so forth and so on. But now that we have technology, we can talk about it. We can speak about it. We can, we have the right to free speech. We can see it. We can videotape. So now that we're speaking about it, people should not be tearing down other people for speaking about it because you would never have known about it. There are a lot of innocent people in prison, but we want to knock every person in prison. That's not how we should be. You said Trayvon Martin, exactly. You know the names, and that's what I'm talking about right there. I purposely didn't say their names, and I'm glad that you mentioned it because that's what I wanted. Catherine, you and I are on target, like for real, for real. That's I love it. And the young lady that was videotaping herself, and the police stopped her, and they end up putting her in jail and end up killing her in the prison system. Remember her? There are a lot. There are a lot. The Karens that they're talking about right now, that star stuff. I just watched the other day a young lady where a guy parked his car. Literally, he parked his truck, and the young lady parked her car, and she wanted him to move their truck. And so you know what she did? And they sat there and allow her to do this, but they videotaped her. She spray painted their truck while another guy was videotaping the whole thing. Spray painted their truck with the little can freshener, took carts, grocery shopping carts, banged their truck with it for them to move their vehicle, open up the window. She demanded that they open up the window to talk to her. They were like, no, we're not opening up the window. They videotaped everything. You said, I mean, the foolishness people of color, especially Sandra Bland. There you go. There you go. You with me? Come on, Catherine. Come on, Catherine. Come through with the come through. Exactly. There are a lot of incidents that happen. A lot of incidents, but we would never have known about them had we not had cell phones, which took us to the next level. So the people that saying they can't work technology, you learned how to work the cell phone. There was beepers. You learned how to work the beeper. Now you learn how to work the cell phone. Now you learn how to work the Oculus, the Quest 2, or the different things, because Facebook is going to come out with sunglasses. It's not going to be this. It's going to be sunglasses. Huh? Do you have Ray-Bans? It's Ray-Bans. Ray-Bans they have glasses that Ray-Bans, you think they just have regular glasses. They could videotape you. They could record you. They could do all of that to you. You're talking to people that already have this technology, but have not told you. They're covering themselves. I don't care if they're driving in traffic, wherever they're doing, they're covering themselves. People that are around you already have this equipment, and they're already utilizing them. And contacts, my husband says. You said, and the people with the male. What? Paratus got women's going crazy and dogging each other out bad on social media. I didn't say men. You said, what is Facebook new name? Meta. Facebook new name is called Meta, META. They're also going to be transferring to Metaverse. That's the ultimate goal, Metaverse. I watched a young man that was in a coma. He had died twice. I just watched this on the video. He died twice, and he said that he had saw God and saw the devil. No, he saw the devil. And he said the devil is not how everybody appeared to be. Like, red with the horns and stuff like that. He said he was a very beautiful man, had a very beautiful voice. Remember, in the Bible, it says that the devil was the choir director, so he has a beautiful voice. He said this man was so beautiful that as he was talking to him, that said, "Welcome home, son." He was like, "I'm not your son." And the devil was welcoming him as a human. But as he was talking to him, he was studying pushing people in the fire. And they said it was different categories of sections of the sin that they committed, that they was going into the fire. I'm going to share this with you. My auntie, when my dad died, when my dad was dying, I was on my way to Chicago driving from the town, the state that I'm in. And we were driving and we were rushed. We were doing like 100 miles per hour on the highway to get to my dad. I said, and this is a true story. I said, "Daddy," my grandmother, no, I was talking to my dad and I was like, "Daddy, I love you. Just wait for me." My daddy was on his deathbed. A lot of my family members was there. I said, "Daddy, I love you. Wait for you. Wait for me." He said, "I love you too." And he said something else and I didn't understand what he was saying. I said, "Daddy, I don't understand what you're saying. I love you. Please wait for me because I'm driving from the state that I'm in to Chicago." He said, "I love you too." And he said something else. I said, "Daddy, I don't understand what you're saying. I love you. Please wait for me." And he said, "I love you too." And he said something else that I couldn't understand. And then later on, as we're driving there, my grandmother called me because I was very close to my grandma. And my grandmother said, "Debbie." I said, "Yes, Grandma." She said, "Take your time." I said, "Huh?" She said, "Take your time." I said, "What do you mean take my time?" She was like, "Your dad is gone." I said, "Okay, Granny." So we started to take our time to get to Chicago. When I got to Chicago, I talked to my great aunt, which passed away a year ago the other day. My auntie said, "Were you the one that called your dad on the phone?" I said, "Yes, yes, auntie, I am." She said, "Did you understand what your dad was saying?" I said, "No, auntie, I just heard him say he loved me and I didn't understand the rest." She said, "Well, I sat right there and I was watching the battle that was going on." I said, "Battle?" She said, "Yeah, it seemed like there was a battle between God and the devil, and the devil wanted your dad, but God was fighting for your dad. And your dad was saying, 'I'm so sorry for everything that I did.'" I had one of those fathers, you hear me? I'm going to tell you like this. I had over 20 brothers and sisters. I'm gonna tell you like this: I've heard of my dad being shot. I've heard of my dad being on the railroad track, throwing things down from the trains to give to everybody in the hood. I had that dad. I had that dad that had that great smile. This smile you guys see, like I got it from my daddy. You know, my daddy was a player. I'm not the player. I'm not one of the players. I'm not one of the players. I'm the one that want to be loyal and faithful and want love and desire love. And God bless me with that love. That's me. And my auntie said, "Your dad was saying he loves you too, but he needs to cross over to Jordan." She said, "I watched your dad in a spiritual fight where he was spitting up blood, pleading for his life, for God to forgive him, and so forth and so on." Now, when I got there and my dad had the service, I remember when I would go to other people's services, I would be scared. But when I got to my dad's service, my dad had this beautiful chocolate, smooth face. And he was happy. My auntie says she could tell that my dad went with God because he died with a smile on his face. I was able to kiss my dad. You know how you scared to kiss a dead body? I kissed my dad. I was not scared. My dad had a long conversation with me, and then he was like, out of all my kids, such and such, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember everything that he said. I just know I was on the phone with my dad for like 2-3 hours straight. Out of all my kids, you just such a blah, blah, blah. I still today can't figure out because the man beat me when I was in an abusive relationship. I can't remember everything. I can't remember it. I've been trying hard to remember what my dad said to me. Out of all my kids, such and such and such, I don't remember. But I was able to kiss my dad and not be afraid. I said, Daddy, I turned around. I said, Daddy, you told me I wasn't going to cry. I'm crying. Why am I crying? That's what I said to my dad. And then when I watched the young man the other day talk about that he had died twice, one behind each other, and the devil was a human being, and he had a beautiful voice, and he was just like kicking people in the fire, like, and and he was saying, I never read the Bible. The young man said this, Mom, I feel stupid talking about this because people ain't gonna believe me. And his mom was like encouraging him, like, say it. I just watched this on YouTube the other day, and his mom was like, just say it. He was like, Mom, people are not gonna believe me. And he was like, and he swallowed his pride and he said what he saw in the coma. He said, and everybody think that hell is at the bottom. He said, but it was all at the top. And when I'm watching him go like this is like, praise God. You know what I mean? He was like, it was all at the top. And I'm like, if we did not have technology, we would not be able to elevate to the next level. So learn. If you got to take your time, you guys are already on YouTube. Pull up whatever you need to learn and get it. My husband is right over there working on this YouTube thing to get our equipment up. Learn it. You ain't got a lot of people go to school for this stuff like this, but this stuff is readily available to us. You said, and the people with the, okay, I read that one. You said, okay, thank you. Good night. Good night, Pamela. She said, lovely people. Catherine said, Papa was a Rolling Stone. Yes, he was, Catherine. Yes, he was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Yes, yes, Catherine. Only God can and will judge us all at the end of the day. You said he made peace. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And it didn't scare me to like walk up to him and kiss him. The part that got me was when they put him in the back of the hearse. That's the part that got me. Like I was sitting up there and I, it's not the people that die that hurt the most. It's the people that get left behind. So don't get left behind. Elevate. Learn this stuff. What do you guys got else to lose into learning and besides learning about life? Learn it. Just learn it. Just elevate yourself. You did it?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say goodnight because my husband's going to work on this and then be on the game all night as I'm sitting there watching. I love watching my husband play the game. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Or either I'll fall asleep while he's watching the game, but I love it. So I want to thank you guys for listening to everything that I talked about. I just want you guys to know that we're elevating. So we're going to elevate, and you guys are subscribing and becoming members of this channel. Huh? What?
Elevate together.
Elevate together, my husband said. This is what we're doing. Okay? So enjoy and learn. YouTube is a great space to learn. Okay? Anything you want to know, learn. Learn. Okay? Love you guys. I am out of here. About to go enjoy my husband because right now he has turned this living room into
my personal figure out space.
And I ain't finna have that. I'm a whole wife and ain't. You about to eat, go take a shower, eat, get comfortable, and so forth, and so on. In this here piece, I have put down my foot. Honey, I put the foot down. The foot is down. The foot is down. I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, a mistake is not a mistake. It's a learning tool.